Looking for authentic vintage kimono but don't know where to start? There are so many online stores, but not all of them are easy to use, and some can be tricky to navigate. In this video, I'll show you the best places to buy old kimono online, ranked from the easiest to the hardest, and share some expert tips to help you get the best deal. Hi everyone, welcome back to my kimono upcycling channel. If you love Japanese fashion, culture, or just admire the beauty of kimono, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to break down the best websites to buy second-hand kimonos, how to choose the right one, and some key tips to avoid overpaying or getting scammed. I've also ranked these sites from the easiest to use to the ones that require a little more effort, so stay with me till the end. Before we jump into the best places to shop, let's talk about a few things you need to keep in mind when buying a vintage kimono online. First, kimono come in many types, from casual yukata to formal furisode and elegant Tomesode. Make sure you know what kind you're looking for before buying. Sizing is also important. Most kimono are made in a single size, but height and body shape matter. Always check the measurements listed by the seller to ensure a good fit. Next is fabric choice. Silk kimono are beautiful and traditional. They require more care. Synthetic and cotton kimono are more affordable and easier to maintain. If you're planning to wear it often, consider what works best for you. Now, condition is a big one. When buying a second-hand kimono, you often see a ranking system from S to E. S means it's in mint condition, almost new. A is excellent with minimal signs of wear. B is good with maybe some small stains or signs of use. C is fair, meaning you'll see noticeable wear. D is poor but still wearable. And E is for crafting only, meaning the fabric is too damaged to be worn as is. So always check the condition carefully. Alright, let's get into the best online stores to buy vintage kimono. I'm ranking these from the easiest to the hardest to use. So if you're looking for a hassle-free experience, start at the top. First up, we have eBay. This is by far the easiest and most convenient option, especially if you're just starting out. You can find vintage kimono from both Japanese and international sellers, and the best part is that you might find local collectors selling near you. That means you can save money on shipping and customs fees. Plus, eBay has buyer protection, so if something goes wrong with your purchase, you have some security. Next is Etsy. Etsy is great for finding unique kimono, as many independent sellers specialize in vintage Japanese clothing. You also find kimono fabric pieces, which are perfect for sewing projects if you're a crafter. Etsy is available in multiple languages, and the checkout process is simple, making it another easy option. Moving on, we have Rakuten Market. Now this is where it starts to get a little trickier. Rakuten is kind of like Japan's version of Amazon, with many different sellers offering second-hand kimono. There's a huge selection, but a lot of the listings are in Japanese. You'll definitely want to use Google Translate on Chrome to help navigate. Also, always check the seller reviews before buying to make sure you're getting a quality product. Now, let's talk about Tansuya. Tansuya is one of the biggest second-hand kimono stores in Japan, with a huge inventory. The prices are often very affordable, but there's a catch. The website is entirely in Japanese. So, you need to use Google Translate to browse and understand the descriptions here again. If you're buying from outside Japan, you need a proxy service like Bai or Zen Market, since they don't ship internationally. And finally, the most budget-friendly but also the most challenging option, Mercari. This is where you can find the absolute cheapest second-hand kimono because regular people, not just stores, are selling their own used kimono. Sometimes you can even message the seller and ask about the history of the kimono, which is really cool if you love vintage pieces. But just like Tansia, Mercari Japan doesn't ship internationally, so you need a proxy service to make a purchase. It's a bit more effort, but if you're looking for the best deals, it's worth it. I'll put links to all of these stores in the description so you can check them out after this video. Not every kimono listing is a good deal, so here are some quick tips to make sure you're getting the best value for your money. First, always check the seller's reviews. If they have a lot of negative feedback, that's a red flag. Next, look at the photos carefully. If there are only 1 or 2 blurry pictures, be cautious. Read the description closely to check for any mentions of stains or damage. And finally, don't forget to check the shipping costs. Some sellers offer cheap kimono but charge a fortune for shipping, so always double check. If you want even more ways to find old kimono, there are a few other options. In Japan, thrift stores like Heart Off and Book Off sometimes have kimono for super cheap, so if you're traveling, check those out. You can also find vintage kimono in Facebook groups and online forums where collectors buy and sell directly. And if you're using a site that doesn't ship internationally, remember that services like Buy or Zen Market can help you buy from Japan. So those are my top recommendations for buying vintage kimono online. Which store are you most excited to check out? Let me know in the comments. If this video was helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on Japanese fashion and culture. Also, check the description for all the store links and some bonus resources. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, mata ne!